over £1 million in debt and now apparently desperate, of course, for a reconciliation with his family. According to Prince Harry, he's fed up of fighting, wants to put the past in the past and move forward. But what's a real story behind these record-breaking headlines spoken exclusively to the BBC? Let me explain. Hi, good to see you. Yes, Prince Harry literally has basically shocked so many people over here in London because obviously he's now lost his major security case. This is the one where he wanted special service for him and his wife, Meghan Markle, and their 2 children each and every time they returned back to the United Kingdom. It didn't work. He lost the first time and then he lost the second time. And more importantly, at this point, he even deliberated about actually appealing once again. But wisely was advised by his very expensive lawyers that simply this would be now the final case. His Majesty's government, i.e. his father, King Charles III, his government, have decided simply no more. So Harry jumped to the, media as ever when he was unhappy, and he's decided to reveal all to the BBC. Now, as I say, in a very short and wide-ranging interview, Harry has spoken about how he's now ready to put the past in the past. He claims he never asked his father to step in amongst the security battle, saying he wanted the professionals to do their job. But what's really interesting about this particular story is for the first time on record, Harry, clearly just wants to return to a life that he previously knew before. But what's the big change of heart? Well, truly the big change of heart is this. It's very expensive living out in Montecito, and as those perilous deals that he has with the likes of Netflix and of course the lost deal with Spotify and Penguin Random House, money is proving very hard to come by. Yes, he will always be able to make money using his royal name, but even that now is very much tarnished, given the fact his wife, the cable TV actress Meghan Markle, was outed still using her HRH status. I was told that Prince Harry was so sure of winning this particular case that in fact they had a party planned out in Montecito. It gets worse though, because as I say, on a week where his wife has been revealing all about exactly how to become an entrepreneur and business mind, things have not been going particularly well for Harry. Now, obviously, what he would like to do, and the real key point in this particular interview is he wants to make up with his father because, as he claims, he doesn't know how much longer he has left. This is simply because, of course, Harry's been cut out of all communication with all senior members of British monarchy, including his elder brother, Prince William, Catherine the Princess of Wales, and, of course, the King and Queen, Charles and Camilla. Harry truly feels very much alone and very concerned and worried at the same time. Now, I believe, and I'm not suggesting this for one moment, but Harry realises that now a life literally out 5 years is proving incredibly difficult to maintain. Everything they've tried to achieve has literally bombed, and Harry realises that the only time people are interested in him is when he does his so-called charitable work. On top of all of that, the latest problem with the charity Santa Bali is not going to plan either. The life that he thought he was going to have, literally by the Freedom Flight all those years ago, has simply not worked out. But of course, in the fullness of time, he's managed to wreck the relations with his family, call them racist, and more importantly, now according to a source, Prince Harry basically has decided that the best way forward would be to sort of kiss and make up. And by doing this naturally to the BBC and naturally to the world's media, it now makes it very difficult for His Majesty the King, currently having his own battles with his own health issues. And more importantly for Harry, he knows by saying this literally down and into a camera on the media circus, then it's now going to be up to King Charles or indeed Queen Camilla. And if they don't respond in his hour of need, he can carry on using this particular rhetoric story for some time to come. Of course, once again, painting him as the victim and the British monarchy as cold, uncaring, and of course, not concerned about seeing his wife and indeed Harry's 2 children. Either way, Harry now has dropped a big bombshell once again on the British monarchy, all brought on by himself. Over here, the British public do not necessarily want to see him return. More importantly though, one person who's truly happy about this particular loss of case, I've been told, is none other than Harry's wife, Meghan Markle. She simply did not want to return back here to the United Kingdom, and this really cements the whole plot and plan as she thought it out originally. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.